Have you ever wondered if the person sleeping next to you could be your biggest adversary? Today we delve into a complex issue that many would rather turn a blind eye to. It's the unsettling reality that some men may be sharing their lives with someone who is not just their partner but also their most formidable foe. We're talking about men who, unbeknownst to them, could be living with the potential threat that their Western wives could impose. Now, this isn't a sweeping generalization about all Western women, but rather a spotlight on a subset who may harbor ulterior motives. In an era where the sanctity of marriage is often questioned, some women, shockingly, may even plan the dissolution of their union before the vows are uttered. They see the institution of marriage not as a lifelong commitment of love and mutual respect, but as a transactional arrangement, a step towards financial security. This may sound like something out of a dark, twisted novel, but it's a reality for some. The plot thickens when we bring the role of mothers into the equation. In certain cases, these matriarchs are not just passive observers but active contributors to this disturbing narrative. Instead of guiding their daughters towards love and companionship, they might be advising them to prioritize financial stability or getting that bag instead of emotional connection. It's an unsettling thought, right? To imagine your life partner, the person you vowed to love and cherish, could be strategizing your downfall. To think that the person you share your most intimate moments with could be plotting your financial ruin. The person whose family, whose mother you respect and care for could be in on the scheme. But it's essential to confront this reality, to be aware and informed, to recognize the signs if they ever emerge in your own relationship. Because sometimes the biggest threats aren't the ones we can see, but the ones that lurk in the shadows of our closest relationships. As shocking as it may seem to some, marriage isn't about love but a strategic financial move. But what happens when things don't go as planned for these women? Enter the accusation economy. Welcome to the dark underbelly of the modern relationship landscape. We're talking about a phenomenon where some women, feeling cornered or dissatisfied, resort to making false accusations against men to get what they want. This practice, which has become increasingly common, has given rise to what we call the accusation economy. Now, the accusation economy is not a physical market. It's a social construct where lies, deceit, and accusations are traded as currency. It's a world where a man's worth is determined not by his actions, but by the accusations thrown at him. It's a world where truth is often overshadowed by the power of an accusation. The damage caused by this economy is immense and far-reaching. It's not just about the financial loss, which can be substantial, but about the emotional and psychological toll it takes on the accused men. They are often left feeling betrayed, humiliated, and stripped of their dignity. Their reputation is tarnished, their self-esteem is shattered, and their trust in relationships is severely damaged. The worst part? The accusation economy is not just damaging to men, it's damaging to society as a whole. It creates a culture of distrust and suspicion, where men are afraid to engage in relationships for fear of being falsely accused. It undermines the legal system, making it difficult for genuine victims of abuse to get the justice they deserve. It fosters a toxic environment where the truth is often overlooked in favor of a sensational accusation. In this economy, a man's innocence is not guaranteed. His guilt is often decided by public opinion, long before a court has had the chance to examine the evidence. The court of public opinion, fueled by social media and sensationalist media coverage, often delivers a verdict that is harsher and more damaging than any legal judgment. Remember, an accusation, true or false, has the power to change lives. It can turn heroes into villains and ordinary men into monsters. It can destroy careers, break families, and wreck lives. In this accusation economy, a man's reputation can be shattered in an instant, leaving him to pick up the pieces. Perhaps one of the most public and contentious examples of this is the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. In the spotlight of Hollywood, the Depp-Heard debacle unfolded like a Shakespearean tragedy. The couple, once emblematic of romance, found themselves embroiled in an acrimonious legal battle that shook the entertainment world. Amber Heard, a prominent actress, accused her then-husband, Johnny Depp, a renowned actor, of domestic abuse. The allegations, when they first surfaced, were nothing short of shocking. The narrative spun around Depp was of a man transformed from a beloved icon into an alleged perpetrator of violence. The fallout for Depp was immediate and devastating. He faced widespread backlash, both professionally and personally. Depp's illustrious career seemed to crumble overnight. He was dropped from various film franchises, including the lucrative Pirates of the Caribbean, a role that had earned him worldwide fame and acclaim. The media and public opinion played a pivotal role in this trial. The court of public opinion was quick to pass judgment, often before the actual courts could. The narrative was predominantly against Depp, with many believing Heard's allegations without question. It seemed that the accusation economy had claimed another victim. However, as the trial progressed, the narrative began to shift. Evidence surfaced that suggested Heard may not have been entirely truthful in her allegations. Audio recordings revealed Heard admitting to hitting Depp, contradicting her earlier claims of being a victim. This revelation was a game-changer, and public opinion began to sway, questioning the validity of Heard's accusations. Despite this, the damage to Depp's reputation was done. He continued to face professional repercussions, highlighting the long-lasting impact of such accusations, true or false. The trial concluded with a UK court ruling in favor of a newspaper that had labeled Depp a wife-beater, dealing a significant blow to Depp's attempts to clear his name. This case underscores how damaging allegations can be, even when evidence suggests they may not be entirely accurate. It highlights how the accusation economy can wreak havoc on a person's life, with little regard for the truth. The Depp-Heard trial serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of the accusation economy. It underscores the need for a careful and balanced approach when dealing with allegations of abuse. It serves as a cautionary tale reminding us that every story has two sides, and the truth is often more complex than it initially appears. It emphasizes the importance of due process and the dangers of rushing to judgment. It reminds us that accusations, especially those of a serious nature, should not be taken lightly. They have the power to destroy lives and careers, and therefore, should be treated with the care and scrutiny they deserve. The Depp-Heard trial serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of the accusation economy. So, where does this leave us, and what can we do to protect ourselves? The answer to this question is not simple, but there are steps that can be taken to safeguard oneself from the potential pitfalls of such situations. However, these personal measures are not enough. Legal reforms are crucial to protect those who may fall victim to false accusations. The legal system should ensure that no one is presumed guilty until proven innocent. It's imperative to advocate for changes in laws and procedures to ensure fairness and justice for all. For instance, there could be stricter penalties for those found guilty of making false accusations, or perhaps, the establishment of a separate court or tribunal to deal specifically with cases involving false accusations. These are just a few ideas, and there's certainly room for more. In the meantime, it's also advisable to keep a record of all interactions that could potentially be misconstrued. In today's digital age, this is easier than ever. Emails, text messages, and social media interactions can all serve as evidence if needed. Remember, it's not about living in fear or suspicion, but about being aware and prepared. In relationships, as in life, knowledge is power. By understanding the potential risks and taking steps to protect ourselves, we can navigate our lives with confidence and security. In the face of this unsettling reality, awareness, understanding, and legal protection are our best defenses. In conclusion, marriage is meant to be a partnership, not a battlefield. This statement encapsulates our discussion today. We've navigated through murky waters, revealing how some Western women have turned matrimony into a strategic game, planning divorce even before the wedding bells ring. We've discussed the worrying trend of accusation economy, where false allegations become a means to an end. The Depp-Heard defamation trial serves as a glaring example of this. However, it's crucial to remember that these instances do not represent every marriage or every woman.